So we both weathered the storm fantastically. I had forgotten how much I loved this tent until last night. Like, I was so confident that I was going to be dry and not blown away that I basically went to sleep in the middle of a full-on thunderstorm. There was thunderbolts like I've never heard them. Like, I think...
The thunder was so loud, the ground was shaking.
Yeah. I counted at one point 3 seconds between a thunderbolt and a lightning flash. And bearing in mind I could see these lightning flashes even though my head was inside my tent with my eyes closed underneath my down.
And I had an eye mask on.
And Finn had an eye mask on and he could still see these flashes. And honestly, it sounded like someone had dropped a bomb by my head. It was absolutely crazily loud. Right now it's seriously windy still. The wind came in at about... The rain stopped at about 11 and the wind came in really, really hard. Super, super windy. I was fine though. Just went to sleep and slept through it all. The issue I actually had was being too warm. I was just in my fleece trousers and down jacket. And I wasn't wearing my down jacket. I was wearing my Windhard quilt thing. Problem is, if I had my normal setup, which is like loose all around my neck, I was freezing cold because of the wind. It was so strong. But if I went for the warmer setup, which is like all tucked around my neck, I was just so sweaty. And I was sort of periodically waking up every 3 hours drenched in sweat. And then I'd have to unbuckle my quilt, dry out for like 5 minutes and then go back to sleep again. But that's a lot better than being wet. I mean, there's not even any condensation in here. The wind was so strong, so yeah. Love this tent. We're going to have breakfast inside because it's just so cold outside at the moment. Just clambering over some scree to a lake where we're going to fill up with some water. This was where we originally planned to camp, but I'm so pleased we didn't because there is like not a single flat spot anywhere.
What's up?
Oh wow. We are 2 hours of walking in. We've climbed up today's high point, about 2,200 meters. And we're above this ocean of clouds, which is far more impressive in real life, in this spectacular granite terrain all around us. We've just been hiking up from the valley bit, and it's just what it's all about, isn't it, Finn?
Yeah.
Loving it. Wow, this view is just jaw-dropping. These clouds and the lakes and the valley. I think this might actually be, today and yesterday, I think has been my favourite part of the GR10 so far. It's been spectacular, absolutely spectacular. 4.5 hours in, just arrived at the town, only to discover there is no coffee. No coffee. What are they doing? So apparently there's another town in only 15 minutes. So we're just going to blitz it to there and find ourselves some coffee there. If there's no coffee there, I'm going to be a grumpy Connor. I had a cafe and I found a little doggy woggy and it's so lovely. Doggy. For a luncheon, we got some chocolate brownie to go with it today, so that's lovely. We just walked past some hot springs and we decided not to go to them because they were so busy. About half an hour past where the book said there was good camping. The book is a liar and just...
He's so bad at getting like good camping. He was like, oh, there's good camping at this kind of rocky, small patch of green.
But yeah, we're here, which is way better camping than what he thought was good camping. The river's only just like 20 yards that way, so we can have a proper wash, which I think we both really need because we haven't really had like... We have been washing ourselves down with bottles of water, but we need a proper river wash today, really get the scum off. Just pleased we didn't have to walk another 2 hours to find somewhere to camp, so yeah. There's even some candles in the fire pit, so we might get all prairie tonight with candles everywhere. Prairie's the wrong word. Temple-y. That's the word I was after. Right, let's get set up. Oh man, just had a really good wash in the river, feeling way better. Not only did I wash myself, but I washed the thermarest as well, which was proper sweaty from last night, so I've given that a really good clean. So I've given myself the best odds possible of a brilliant night tonight. Finn's just having a shower in the lake at the moment, but yeah. Just nice to be set up at like 4 o'clock instead of 6 or 7 as we have been for the last couple of days. The weather, like there are some big grey clouds over there, but fingers crossed they just stay as big grey clouds and don't come our way / don't produce rain. I think it might just be like afternoon cloud. Let's hope so anyway. We should have plenty of time to cook up before any obtrusive weather comes in. And there's still a bit of sun now, so we get a bit of solar charge. Tonight we have actual Maggie branded Maggie noodles.
I don't think I've ever actually had Maggie
I've never even seen them. Dad's talked about them in the past.
Nestle, strangely.
But we thought they were like maybe gone bust or something, because all of our ones have just been branded like random copycats. But look at the size of this packet of things to go in your noodles.
God, that looks complicated.
Yeah, it does look complicated for instant noodles. Real genuine Maggie noodles, Finn.
Not very nice.
No, I thought mine were particularly plain. And Finn's having some trouble with his burner. We think maybe some water got in it yesterday when he was cooking in his vestibulary, because he's not had a lot of burning. What we should do is we should try emptying out all of the meths in your thing and filling it up with new meths.
But that would be a waste of meths.
Well, if you have to eat... Okay, well, you could just eat cold meals forever, I guess. Okay, Finn's going to eat cold meals forever instead of emptying his meths out. I thought it was particularly plain. I think next time we go backpacking, I'm definitely going to bring like some of Helen's spices, those super hot spicy ones that she makes. You get like a tiny little plastic container, and I'm going to fill it with Helen spice, and then I'm going to put it in all my meals and make them incredibly hot and spicy. So and welcome to day 34, but possibly 33, we're not actually sure. Currently inside my tent. I did just get up and go for a wee a minute ago, but it's quite misty and rainy out there at the moment, and my lycra, I left it outside to dry last night, and there was a thunderstorm, so it didn't dry at all. Luckily I pitched quite low and I was bone dry. Actually slept through the thunder. I was almost asleep at 11 o'clock at night, apparently, and that's when it started like raining quite hard. And basically I just shouted something to Finn and then fell asleep and slept through the entire storm, which is wonderful. I have had a really good night, the best I've had in a while inside my tent, which is wonderful. Finn, on the other hand, Finn, tell them about what happened to you.
So, after getting soaking wet trying to lower my pitch because I hadn't pitched for a thunderstorm, in the middle of the night I needed a wee. So I went to unzip my tent and the entire zip popped open. So then I had these 2 flappy doors that I couldn't close, and it was really raining hard. So I got kind of a bit soaked.
Yeah, so Finn didn't have the best night. We're having lunch in our tent, breakfast in our tents, and then hopefully we'll be off fairly soon. So we are 1.5 hours in this morning. We're at the refuge. Picked up some water from the outdoor tap. Unfortunately, it's been a horribly cold morning, absolutely freezing with
loads of mist.
But we have just peeked our way through into some sunshine, which is shining on us, which is absolutely lovely, warming us up a little bit. But it's a bit of a bummer. All of the holes that have torn open in my shoes have let in all of the water this morning, so my feet are absolutely soaked.
Wet feet.
Fingers crossed that the clouds clear as we get higher and we just get some nice sun, because at the moment phone's pretty low on battery and we'd both like some sun. 450 metres up in our high pass.
Highest we've been in a while.
Really nice climb up, really granity bouldery field. For the last half an hour we've clambered out above the clouds, although they are creeping up behind us over here. But we've had some nice sunshine, which is lovely.
Yeah, got some solar charging going, which is always good.
Made a good pace as well. I think it was 1 hour and 40 minutes, and we did it in
there's some wood pop up.
1 hour and 10. So great climb.
Yeah.
Looking forward to lunch, and even though it's only 11:30, I'm already hungry. 4.5 hours in, or actually 4 hours and 15 in. We've just passed the halfway point. I would say the day is well and truly broken, because we've done all the ascent for today. It's just downhill and a flat run to the lake this afternoon, and we're on top of a really quite nice, fairly windy col, and man oh man, I'm hungry.
So we're filming some water from this little stream, and then look, it's coming from like a big patch of ice, so this must be the coldest and probably cleanest water we've ever filtered, and then it's all flowing down the hill into that beautiful lake over there. Beautiful. Damn button, I can't.
We're all pitched up. We are about 150 metres from the lake. There's Finn's tent. There's my tent.
It's a huge lake and quite a hot tourist spot. There's like loads of tourists.
Oh yeah, there's hundreds of people. But we've just
trying to hide in like
dipped behind a thing. Lovely grassy patch, bit of shelter from the landscape. There's a toilet block probably 150, 200 metres away. So that's all.
That makes everything better.
We've got a load of water. It's 4:30 beauty and wonderfully sunny. So we're going to sit down, do some video editing. We got 20 megs up, 20 megs down and 4 megs up, so plenty of internet. And yeah, we're just going to chill this afternoon, which is the first time in a long time that we've actually been able to chill in camp.
Yeah.
For a long period of time with it being nice weather. Normally it's either
Hopefully the clouds
straight in
don't
the
roll
tents or... I mean, the other day we were at that town, but we had loads of stuff to do. So today, video's fully uploaded, and we had a little cook-up. Now we're going to go and have a little swim in the river, set another video going while we're away.
It's a massive lake.
Sorry, have a swim in the massive lake, that's true. Look at my bag, look, sitting there. Doesn't that look super cool? My bag has basically had 0 wear on it so far. I'm so chuffed with it. Actually, that's not quite true. The bottom pocket's worn a little bit, but so far,
it's funny.
loving it.
On my backpack, the only bit that's actually worn is the bit Connor didn't make, the straps we stole.
Yeah, the seams are splitting on the straps, but yeah, mine is... Still looks like the day I made it. We're sitting having coffees in the hustling, bustling cafe just above where we're camping this evening. And there's some power here and some Wi-Fi, so we're going to see if the speed's any good.
And maybe get some more uploads done.
Possibly get some more uploads done, and if not, just surf the internet.